here in my garage. Just bought this new Lamborghini here.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Bissell and May. I'm your host, or I'll just be simple, the Beekeeper.
And I'm your host because he's my big brav. I'm Captain Pervert.
Just get on with it, right? And I'm Captain Gorgeous.
And I am Captain Know-It-All.
So, what we're getting at is it's going to be a long one, because obviously our Not So Tame racing driver, what's been discovered as the cleanophobe, and we do talk about this when we are doing the Green Hornet Challenge. And as you all know, that I've picked the Chevrolet Monte Carlo, the third generation. And we all know that that car is very popular in some movies. But the most popular movie back in the heyday is Deadpool. Yes, I'm talking about that one. Yeah, the one and only, because we all mention it, don't we? The one with, Jim Carrey, that Liam guy from Naked Gun, because it's like, Deadpool, and it's got Clint Eastwood in it as well. As we all know that Clint Eastwood goes around shooting people with not a 39 Magnum, but a harpoon gun. Right, so this is Deadpool you want about? Yeah, it's a film. What's really good, right? Because it's got like a little tiny car chasing Clint Eastwood. A tiny little car.
Yeah, it's got a remote control car chasing Clint Eastwood all through last sand, all them humpy bits. When you went with the film bullet and all that lot.
Yeah, the point is, we want to get on with the video. Never mind talking about films and stuff, because we all doing that when we see the footage, because we will have this back chat conversation. But unfortunately, we all know the dreaded love life with the Yorkshire fella.
Yeah, meaning me, Captain Know-It-All.
We know bugger all, right? Because end of the day, you want to hear the bloody conversation he has with his bloody, I don't know. I don't think it's his missus, more like the ex-missus. She just gave him a bit of hanky-panky just to help her move, right? But the point is, but it's like a bloody soap with him anyhow. And our bloody producers like it, because end of the day, we've got a fan.
Yeah, we have. So, further ado, let's put the video on and let's give them entertainment.
Yeah, I agree on that. Yeah, let's do it.
So, here we are to see your vehicle.
Yeah, that's right. So, the Not So Tame racing driver, as we all like to refer now, it's not the gift, right? We all know I said that word, but obviously it is the cleanophobe. That's why we discovered, working out that the cleanophobe has been wearing rubber and gas masks because, you know, it's like, you know, anybody else might feel not aware of. I mean, best problem to make us feel aware was that classic proper Top Gear reboot, you know, with Richard Hammond and obviously James May and our beloved Yorkshire lookalike David Hasselhoff, Jeremy Clarkson. Yes, we do, and thank you for the compliment of Yorkshire. Not a problem.
Oh, suck it up, so
Just get on with it. Shut up, little bruv, little pipsqueak. Yeah, just shut up.
You can shut up and all, right? Because in the day, watching, you know, what's going on, don't we?
Well, yeah, we are watching what's going on, obviously, and we're going to talk about a lot of stuff. Technically, we should be commenting about what we've seen and what we're doing, aren't we? Well, yeah, we should be. But we always whitter on and talk about different things. Like my car is quite famous because it's on Rockstar, and we all know that this car was on the original, proper Jim Carrey Deadpool.
You what? Deadpool?
Yeah, Deadpool, and it was Jim Carrey, right? And there was Clint Eastwood in it as well. And they got chased by one of these vehicles where it was operating a remote control car. Not an AI car then. No, it was back in the old days. Alright, so Deadpool. Yeah, it's about this superhero guy, right? That you can break him and stuff, and he swears and stuff. I don't think he means that one. Yeah, I'm talking about the Clint Eastwood one. Anyhow, this car is in another famous movie, as you well know, that it was in, Training Day, because Denzel, right, he was driving one, and it was a bit more pimped out. You know, like it would have, if this vehicle was a Benny's vehicle. And that's why it looks quite cool as the green on it, doesn't it, fellas? But you could easily think, yeah, I could be like, you know, Denzel with green headlights trying to be, you know, a Mr. Training Day man. Right, so we're establishing this vehicle is in quite a few movies then. Well, yeah, and it was in the famous TV series. Netflix. Mostly it's on Breaking Bad. Yeah, and we all know there's a lot of inspiration of Breaking Bad in this game, don't we? But obviously things have been changed, haven't they? You know, when we did that special one where we drove up Mount Chiliad to see Jesse Pinkman's face and we saw a big cock. Yes, we did! And my mum could easily walk in and see me playing with a cock. Right, okay, Captain Gorgeous. But anyhow, yeah, it's on the old channel, because I think it's still on in that. Well, yeah, it's still on. It's our humble days, you know, the first beginnings of when we was on GTA. Well, it was our humble beginnings on GTA, because we did play on it like story mode and that. But it was practically our first time when we opened this account online. We came on this game, around the difficult times of what happening on Top Gear. Yes, it was 2015, and it was the time where Jeremy Clarkson lost his beloved mum, what was always famous for making Paddington Bear dolls. Yeah, and if it weren't for their Paddington dolls, right, Clarkson might not got private educated. Yes, and obviously with his private education he just messed about and learned in real life. Yes, he did. To be a proper arrogant sod. What do you mean by that? He's bloody Yorkshire for a start, and obviously we know his DNA is still out there, isn't it? But, yeah, but you don't have to say our beloved
Clarkson's like that. Well, he is quite arrogant and he's quite brilliant as well. What do you mean by that? Well, I know that he might have bought a bloody farm, but we all know why he bought the bloody farm. Say for tax reasons and all that lot. Yeah, right. But I won't say something more. But I think he bought that because we all remember the episode of Tokyo, the BBC one, right? That it was, he was growing his own petrol. And obviously, I think by him buying a farm, he can grow his own petrol and he can drive his own V8 because we all know now that the world is like, let's strip mine and dig everything up for a lithium or something.
What do you mean by that?
Well, to make them batteries, you have to strip mine, I think.
Right.
That's why they're after, Greenland. But then, obviously, I think they're on about digging the Falkland Islands up as well, because there ain't much there, but there might be loads of oil and stuff and all that lot there.
Right. Where's this information coming from?
Well, obviously, well, my mum knows people on Facebook and she's telling me all this information. And, well, she ain't telling me exact, but, because I have that nostalgia moment where I sit down and watch telly with my parents.
You actually sit down and watch telly with your parents? Who does that? That was way back in the 70s.
Well, yeah, in the 80s, little portable TVs got more popular and cheaper, and they came in colour, because my first portable TV was a black and white one. I used to eat my tea upstairs and on a table and watch my black and white TV. Yeah. Well, I did the same actually. I remember the humble days watching my little black and white TV. You know, we were working out. I mean, you got the image, but they're all in black and white. And we used to look after this girl called Caroline Jordan. She grew up on right stuff and all that. Oh, here we go, Mr. Emmerdale man again.
We do know we might be paying attention what's actually going on and all that, look.
Well, obviously, we were just seeing all the failures with your bloody car, because obviously we got our not-so-time racing driver, the cleanophobe.
And that's what we were all about, talking about the cleanophobe, and we never got to finish our story, did we?
Our story?
Well, the vital information, I should be saying. Right, the cleanophobe, it's called the cleanophobe because we're on about buying second-hand cars. And that's why it's like that. Dressed up in rubber.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's that beloved episode of Top Gear what taught us about when you buy a second-hand car and you have a forensic team to go through it, they can find out that people pick their noses, there's nose, like nose mucus, bogies and all that. We all tend to do it. We stop at the traffic lights and we have right good rubbish through our noses, right? Or, in Top Gear, they found poo and all. What? Poo? Like somebody's been driving their car without no underpants on. Or knickers, or maybe whatever,
Well, they do say, like lorry drivers say, you got spot out for them beavers.
Right.
There's a lot of ladies what like to drive with little short skirts and now underwear.
You say knickers, wouldn't you? You can't say that word. That's nice in the word knickers.
Well, what are you bloody saying knickers for?
Well, knickers to you.
Can't say that, that's rude anyhow.
So, not probably we'll carry on now. No, shut her down! No, she's ringing again!
Oh lads, I'm sorry but, it's very vital. She'll have to talk about very important stuff today because obviously a lot of things have been kicking off in her life and obviously, she rang me up in early hours in the morning and obviously we don't do press automatic like stupid early hours. Well, we don't intentionally go out trying to film the press automatic or do our voiceovers in early hours in the morning. We might do it during the day and end up going to bed in the early hours. But we don't intentionally come out of the shed at 3 o'clock in the morning. Because obviously it is in a public area. There's lots of other people that live around here and we can't make too much noise because it isn't actually soundproof, is it?
It is soundproof. What he's done is wrapped it up in bubble wrap and insulation and that. But the thing is, we haven't got much where to breathe, have we? When he does that. And so obviously there's plenty of air coming through the door.
And you don't have this great big muscly crab in there.
Well, it looks like a bear's on Mike, okay. So don't moan about it.
Yeah, but he just wants to come in and try to ruin our shower then.
Do know he's my mate, yeah. Hell, my mate should come in here and watch my vehicle, even it's been driven by our clean folk, what doesn't like to get sticky nose mucus on himself and breathe other people's farts, because a lot of people do this. And don't you tell me you haven't done it. You've gone in someone's car, or gone in a taxi, or gone in public transport, and you've let one rip. You let your bottom do some naughty speaking. And you know, and I know, that somebody out there could be farting in the car right now.
Right, so we're not bothered about people farting now, it's intellectual, normal stuff. Look lads, the thing is though, I need to answer the phone. You need to answer the phone, why?
Yeah, why? She's gonna ruin it again, isn't she? We need to know if these cars any good.
Yeah, but something important has happened, right? Because her brother's been picking on her or something. Her brother's been picking on her? Well, he's been calling her names. She's upstairs. Right. Then can't she come out with that saying that sticks and bones won't break my bones and not calling me names won't hurt me? Well, technically I think he took that. He took a great big bloody pebble at her. A pebble? Yeah, this pebble hit her at the back. Because he had to do it like a cavalry. In the back. And it ricocheted and it bounced back and it went through a blind window. What the hell's that do? There!
I don't believe that. How can you shoot somebody with a pebble and it bounces off a human body? That is a joke from Mythbusters, don't you think?
Yeah, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, that'll be quiet. Yeah, we're not talking about other program.
No, I want to talk about my car.
Look, I've got to answer the bloody phone, alright? And I need to, because obviously, beloved Stella needs to know that whatever information she needs to give me. Obviously, she's a bit upset, because I got very angry and annoyed, because she was at this woman's house, Mary's, and all they had the TV on, and I could hear it, it was on the telly. It sounded like some V8 cars chasing and all that, like them watching the 70s car chase movie. Right, so we'd like to hear this, but go on then, answer that laddie about then. Okay, hello? So why are you telling people that your daughter was taken off you when she wasn't? You were there.
Yes, I know she was there, but I was going through a bad time, and people didn't understand, didn't they?
Why were you going through a bad time when you had your daughter? It's only simple answers now, or a question.
One minute I'm happy, and then 1 minute I'm happy, then I'm crying because I'm going through change. I don't know which way to turn.
Yeah, but back then you were going through it.
No, I am now, but people don't understand. Only Mary.
Mary?
Yeah, and the lady who's got breast cancer, Elaine.
So, Doris has been round to want to know what you're shouting at.
She was walking down the corridor because Brian was in the lift taking something down to her flat.
Right. So they can hear you all the way around the block.
Yeah,
then.
it's near his flat.
Right, okay. I'm only inquiring because obviously you've rung me and I need information to understand because you seem to get angry at me.
But I don't feel like talking anymore.
Well, you should be explaining something when you're talking to people. You explain because then they're sort of contradicting that I know everything that you've explained it and you haven't explained stuff. You'll say certain things over and over again and leave vital information out.
Well, do you think it's nice getting blamed for your mum being when you getting blamed for your mum being dead on the sofa? Oh, Robert said nobody was blaming you. Fucking bullshit.
Well, why do you keep going up there then if that was the case?
But he said that nobody's blaming you for your mum dying.
Right then. So why is he blaming you for things happening to you? Because it's your fault you went there, you said. And what did your brother do again?
I don't want to talk about
Well, what's the point then, Stella? You're not going to tell me? Because you keep saying that I keep forgetting and don't listen.
Robert said it wasn't my fault that my mum died. She was very foolish. But when Dean came up that day and I was sat there
I know
on
this
the
one.
chair, I hadn't finished talking.
I want to know about today, not that one. I've already know that story, Stella. What did Dean do today?
I told you when I was down at Mary.
I couldn't hear you because Mary's screaming and stuff.
Because Mary was telling you to listen to me. Like,
How can I listen? All I could do is hear that bloody TV on. So now you can tell me properly, Stella. You ain't got no telly on. I don't have any background noises. So tell me, what's happened today?
I got to Robert's in the taxi because at the time we're knocking on. Then Brian let her into me flat about the scene. He didn't come till 3 o'clock.
Right,
He seems okay now. The hot tank is working.
right, that's good.
When I got to Robert's, sat down, made a cup of tea for myself, made Robert a cup of tea, went into the kitchen, then I came back in room to do me a cup of coffee. Then I said to Robert, do you want any washing doing? He said, yeah. So I said, have you got any clothes to wash? And then he said, yeah. Then he fell asleep. Then I went upstairs to put some washing in washer, just put it on a quick wash on my birthday. Then I came back in the room, drank the coffee. Then I went in the kitchen to wash up. Then I came back in the room and said, Robert said, what do you keep going in and out? I said, well, don't walk away. But I had a good night's sleep last night. Then Vicky texted me this morning, and then she said that she was working. She was. Dean went up to Robert's this morning, and then he stayed a bit, then he left. Then Vicky said you were working, but my brother was going. Then Robert said to me, my brother said to Robert, I'm going to the hospital to answer your case. And Vicky took him. Then when Vicky was at work one day, so Mary said, do you want to come out with your tea on Sunday? I said, no, I'm going to go up and see my brother to make amends and tell Vicky what's going on about the will. So I went up there, but she wouldn't let me in because she was going to her rooms. So then the taxi waited for me, so I came home.
Yeah.
Then what is it, then she said, so Dean went to go sign the papers, but that guy wasn't there.
Right.
So he won't be coming while Monday. But then Robert said come on Friday again and sign the papers. I'm thinking I'm not going back up there.
You've been insulted today.
But I have to go on holiday because I have to do it for Kieran. If I didn't go on holiday, that's going to break Kieran's heart. Kieran doesn't suffer from seizures now. He's got autism as well.
Right, okay.
Because he don't look at you when you talk to him. That's what Melissa does to me. Melissa doesn't look at me when I talk to her. She don't give me eye contact. Only time when Melissa looks at me, when she sat down at the table across from me at McDonald's on Leeds Road.
Right.
But when we went to Kitty Cafe at Leeds, we had a bit more of a conversation.
Yeah.
When she was at McDonald's on Leeds Road, she did look at me because she was sat across from me. And then I said to her, I'm sorry about knocking your chips over because they wanted the room on table. It's okay. I said, shall I buy you some more then? She went, no thank you. I said, are you sure? She said, yes, I'm okay, no thank you. I said, I don't mind buying you some more chips. Then she really bought us some ice cream. And then I said, are you really sure that you don't want to buy you no more chips? She went, no thank you, it's okay Mum. But I was gobsmacked because she called me Mum after 15 years.
Right.
But now, I don't get no letters from her.
So what did your brother say to you today?
Mum was like walking in the park with the dog. So he told me to go to the door to answer it. The door wasn't even locked, so I opened the door. I said, are you coming in? And I talked to him nicely. As soon as I opened the door, he just walked down the path again. And then he said, I said, are you going to come back? And he didn't say no. Then he said, I reported you to the police because he threw that pebble at me back. The woman told me not to report it, so I told me not to report it. But when Kathy came down to the flat at number 17, she saw 3 red scratches on my back and boots, and my back was a mess. So I listened to what Kathy told me because she said you can't let men get away with like what they did to you. She went on about my brother.
Yeah.
And then we dog wanted to cross from there with that dog called Monty. She said the same thing you don't call. Sean said you don't call Basil. But Kathy told me to so I did. And then he said to me, you reported me to police and you're still talking to spirits. I said, no, I fucking don't. I'm talking to them for 5 months. I said to Vicky, if you don't believe me, ask Haley and Maz. And then she said, you don't want to talk to them either, because Maz is not a cookie. Jess, she's a steward.
She owes you money, doesn't she?
Yeah, but she said it would go to Wi-Fi. She gave me a bank card and a PIN number. I transferred the money from my bank to her bank. But I bet as soon as she got the fucking bank card back off me, I bet she fucking do it out for the fucking weed. But she's a weed smoker, then she had to not weed for a while. Alison Fullback told me to have nothing to do with her.
Yeah.
Because she said if that Haley goes back and makes sense for Lindsay, and whatever you said about Lindsay, Haley will tell Lindsay.
Well, what else did your brother upset you with today?
He just said to me, and then he said, you reported him to the police. To rape me, yeah. Why would somebody want to rape you for?
Right. It's a very nasty, serious accusation.
It doesn't matter, I'm not bothered.
Yeah, but what happened? Why would Robert say nasty things to you after that?
And then I said to Robert, you said it would. And then I said to Robert, it's my fault that I got raped. My 2 got raped. He said, yeah, it was. But then when I was in Brighton's flat, it was a strange story. I never said that. I said, Marie's trying to turn you against me. He said, I'm not turning against you. I said, I didn't say fucking Marie. I didn't say fucking you. I said Marisa. And he couldn't hear me. Because his phone's playing again. Because Marisa sorted his phone out. And then I said, I didn't say Marisa's trying to... I didn't say you're going to turn against me. I said Marisa. And then he said, hang on, his phone's sleeping. And then he said, Marisa's not trying to turn you against me. Marisa's not trying to turn me against you. I went, bullshit. He said, never mind bullshit.
Oh, right, okay. So, what's really happening now?
And that's why I said about that ugly beauty box. Because when I went on holiday with the stewards, they were fucking using all the bank cards, buying getting all these bank cards so they could buy to buy the drinks all week. Then fucking Maz and Haley were getting fucking Alan pissed and smoking weed, and then fucking Maz cracked him in the mouth. called him a retard. Back in the day you could use that word, but not now. And then I said to Maz, don't you call him a retard. She told me to fuck off. But Alan didn't even fucking punch her, he just held his fist up to her. She fucking punched her own uncle in the mouth. He fell back down in the wheelchair, and then she called him a retard. I said, he's not a retard. Then he tried to get back up. And then he tried to, get comfortable in the wheelchair. Then he wanted to go to the toilet. Then I said, I'll push the wheelchair to the toilet for you, so you can go to the toilet. She wouldn't let him go to the toilet. And then eventually when he got to the toilet, he gave me to the toilet can. And then she said, don't let me interfere. It's nothing to do with you. It's that up to me. And that's what he said to me. And that's why I said, I'm fat and ugly now.
Not for somebody told you.
Yes. It wasn't Alan, it was her. Then the security guards came over to the complex, not far from the Burger King, where I took him out. And then the security guards asked if we were alright, but not what to be done about it. We called the police. Then Lindsay said, oh, she called me Uncle a retard, didn't she? I'll be at your words with her. Lindsay did fuck all off.
No.
I think he knew how bad this was. I think he was going to come in and start to see me. But the way her fucking license was, she can fuck off.
Right.
All the family can fuck off. But I've got to go on that holiday because my son's going. If I don't go, what's the son going to think?
I don't know, you tell me.
No, if I don't go on holiday, my son will be thinking, where am I?
Not on holiday.
I'm not doing it for Robert, I'm doing it for Stephen.
Right, that's fair.
And I'm getting pissed off with Julie because she won't let Kieran see Melissa. Oh, I've got to bond with her a bit more.
Right, and now you bonded with Melissa.
Well, I don't know because I don't know when I'm going to be seeing her, do I? Because all Julie said, I'll let you know when it's family time.
Right.
And the lady told me not to ask me to see what a mobile number, but I just set the memories because you listen to Julie, nobody else. But I put in the letter saying to Melissa, can I have your mobile number? But Julie said, if she gives it ya. If she doesn't give it ya, don't be disheartened and get upset about it.
Yeah, don't. No.
But the paramedics are lying, there were no tunnels all over the floor in the room. And Melissa was crawling around them. I took the fucking tablets in the bathroom.
Right.
And yeah, they were blaming me for him fucking dying actually. He was dead on the sofa actually. But they said, no it wasn't. I said, yeah you were. I said, first it was fucking Dean having a go at me, then you had a fucking go at me, then Dave did. Then I said to my sister, oh, thanks for not backing me up. Oh, it was one of the peace and quiet. Like he once said, you don't like it because I tell it as it is. If I've got something to say, I'll say it.
Right.
And then Lisa thought I'd started the argument with your brother. I did not. I opened the door nicely. Are you coming in? He said, and then when I suddenly opened the door, he saw me zoom on, he walked straight down the path.
Right.
And he wouldn't come in. And then when he got down that little bit of sneaky bit, he told me to fuck off. So I left the voicemail with Vicky and said, I can't believe the way the woman spoke to me.
And what did she
Saying I
say?
was something raped her. Then I said to him, it wasn't my fault I got raped. And he said, yeah it was. But I don't care. It's like they did blame me for dying.
You do know that your...
Yeah.
Yeah, did your brother introduce you to the one of the accused?
Michael was helping.
Yeah, but didn't he introduce you to him?
No, he just gave me his phone number by text.
So he just gives you a random number from that guy, and you went up to see this guy?
No, Dean texted me at 1 o'clock in the morning when I was sleeping.
Right.
Hiya, it's me. And he called me Sam instead of calling me Stella, because that's the way he talked.
Right, okay.
Then he said, hi, it's me, Sam, you broke. Can you, what is it, he said, this is Michael's number, can you give him a try to cheer him up? Because he will palming Michael up onto me. Michael was nasty and fucking Burnside vibe. And then when he met that dickhead Jim, he got even worse that.
Right.
And then when we came into the woods, when she was dead, because if we did, we were told then that there was the air ambulance outside my mum's house, and the air ambulance at the back of the house, the helicopter and that. Then Bob was sat there on a chair, ignoring what Dean was saying, and then I said to Dean, who do you think you are, coming up after people here, after the years of not seeing your mum?
Yeah.
So Dean said, fuck off, Stella. I said, no, you fuck off. Then his son said to me, shut the fuck up, Stella. I said, no, you shut the fuck up, you batty boy. And then Robert started saying, oh, and then Robert started, what is it, playing it for me again. And then I said to Marisa, I goes, oh yeah. And I said, why don't you just back your own sister up, Stella? And she goes, oh, we just want a bit of peace and quiet, Stella. And they had to be like, yeah, like that, and then we crawled up and did on the sofa. Who spent more time looking after me, go and tell your dad? Me? Where the fucking Marisa? Where the fucking Dean? Everything goes fucking wrong, I get to blame for it all the time. Why do you think I get pissed off and angry? Well, it's a good job I'm going to anger man, because I'll ever fucking go and fucking that last thing with a 15 if he fucking carries on, because he fucking broke all my tellies.
Right.
And then fucking every public were taking the fucking piss out of me. This baby to Vanga, doesn't know anybody any more money, and she fucking looked directly at me. And then when Roger didn't hear her, she whispered it to Roger, then she walked off and looked at me again.
Yeah.
And then Roger said he texted Mr. Hart.
Right.
I put the fucking people first before me. But no, they just like to take the fucking piss out of me, don't they? I looked up at the fucking 17, up to number 28 to get a fresh start and wipe the slate clean. And then they thought we're causing trouble, but I said I'm not. I said I swear on your life I'm not causing trouble.
Right.
When the fellow went into mine, there were no tackles all on my floor in the room. They were in the fucking bathroom. I saw a box of paracetamol on the tub.
Right.
And then I had a drink of water, then I soaked in the toilet. And the only reason why I didn't have anything to eat at Robert's Cottage was because he started on me. I was going to have a pure sandwich with fucking, what is it, mayonnaise on.
Well, yeah.
And then I put a load of clothes in the washing for him, on a quick one.
Right.
Then I came back in room to do my coffee. Then I went back in the kitchen to clean the kitchen, because she went home yesterday and left the kitchen in her afternoon.
Oh, right. Okay.
And that's all I do when I go up there, is do all the fucking jobs. I
Right.
went up there a fucking month ago, or 2 months ago. She still had fucking changed his bedding, but he's still got the same bedding on.
Right.
Then she's meant to be a fucking cleaner, and all she does when she comes to my stepdad is just fucking mop the floor. She don't sleep it.
Yeah.
Then I said to her fucking 5 times, is my agency still open? And I said it to her 5 times, and she had a fucking box of headphones in a fucking headphone in me now. And then she turned around and looked, and there was sat at the table, and then she said, and then she said, what did you say? She took the headphone out.
Yeah.
She said it's Michael's still open.
Yeah.
And then Christine said, did you like fingers coming on with taxi?
Well, yeah, you do, actually.
And then that lady said to me, what's wrong, Stella, when I rang Victoria Taxis, because I got fucking heartbroken. Then I went to Morrison's to get some milk and a load of biscuits, but I told them that I don't eat biscuits anymore, but I fucking bought them now. And then when I came out of Morrison's, the taxi were fucking gone. I thought, oh great, the fucking back's in taxi, in mobile phone and my keys, but he dropped somebody off at Broadlands and came back from it. Otherwise he hadn't come back, I wouldn't have got into my flat. I know we're going to go in the shower and go to bed, but I might as well just fuck off to bed. And then,
Obviously, the taxi and that.
hmm?
Yeah.
But the taxi came back from me because they were dropping some leopard problems. So no, I don't know when I'm seeing Melissa now. Robert told me to go back up on Friday and sign the papers for the will. He could fuck off.
What's meant to be in the will then?
What?
What's meant to be in the will?
There's about 14,000 put away for us.
Each?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, you need to know that, yeah.
And then when the house gets sold, we'll get money for that.
What? You were going to get the hours.
No, we can't get the house. If Robert dies, we can't go live there because somebody else will be living there.
Right, so who's going to get the house? You're just selling it then?
Yeah, it's gonna get put on the estate agents.
Well, what they hoping that you don't bother and then they can get all the money. So you end up there like Brian says. He was saying that Maurice is trying to turn Robert against you and what if he signs both of you out?
I don't give a fuck, I'm not bothered.
Oh, right, so you're not bothered about the will now?
No,
Well, you don't have to go up there, do you?
no, not really.
Oh, God, don't go. If you're going to get insulted.
The bank statements, I took the bank statements up there in a water bill. And if I do get the money, it'll just probably go straight into me bank.
Yeah.
Because the reason I wanted to know what address, what me address for.
Oh, doesn't matter.
No, she wants to know me, and I said, what do you want to know me address for? Because of the will. My fucking sister come and see me, fucking bollocks.
Alright.
Yeah, probably because it'll go into just directly straight into my bank.
Right.
I even left a voicemail message with Kieran about what's being said to me and Robert. He didn't answer the phone, so what does that tell you?
I don't know, you tell me.
I don't know because he don't fucking answer the phone, does he? It's like the rest of my family. I'm not going back down to Meadows anyway because what is it? I can't leave this flat to go back down there for what will happen when dogs came. I done the corridor and I start counting. They do. Yeah, she'll find out with morning Lisa when she comes. She said I can't do nothing without the family. Being like that we are.
Oh, yeah.
And she got a message from places for people saying herself said she wants to die and kill herself, and then Lisa said, well if that's the case then I'll have to phone the crisis team. And then Lisa said, but you don't want to be sectioned, do you, Stella? No, I don't. Anyway, I'm gonna want you to get off anyway because I'm going to go to bed soon. Now my fucking head's pounding.
Okay.
I was going to have a tuna sandwich at Robert's with mayonnaise on, but I didn't bother when it started kicking up and being turned up, and then I rang the taxi to go home.
Oh, yeah.
Then I rang Robert in Graham's.
Alright, I got you. That's when he denied what he said to you, isn't it?
He said I didn't say that, it was your fault. I said you did. He said I didn't. I said anyway, it don't matter, life is too short to be arguing with you.
Oh, that means you're going to go working back to him, isn't it?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. If my mum had a headstone and a fucking grave, she'd be turning in it now the way she spoke to me.
She's not turning in that look. Turning in what it is.
How can she be the fucking actors?
Well, I think she's turning over.
No, they can't.
Well, like I said, she's turning in the grave then.
Because she didn't have a headstone and a grave. Neither did my dad.
I thought she didn't have a grave. I thought she's in the tin in your living room.
Yeah, in a stupid fucking peanut tub.
Where are you going to be scattering her instead?
And my dad's ashes are in a fucking stupid genie bottle. A can from fucking Blackpool. What Marisa bought.
Well,
Because when me and Dean were friends, that's what he told me.
Oh, yeah.
And the way my brother spoke to me, I hope he drops down fucking boxes.
Oh, Robert.
No, Dean.
Oh, oh, you want Dean to drop down there?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, he introduced you to that man.
Yeah, and she's alive, but you know, saying she was working. She wasn't, she was taking Dean to hospital for tests.
Oh, right, okay.
Because of his seizures.
No, well, yeah.
Bullshit, I hope he drops down dead tomorrow. The way he spoke to me.
You need to do something about it.
No, I've deleted Vicky's number, I don't want to talk to
I
her.
don't want to talk to her. Remember that she was a shit swearer.
She said, can I have Robert's number? So I gave her Robert's number. Then when I got to Robert's, Robert said, give it her. I don't give a shit with them all. Fuck off my family.
You end up going up with her.
I'm not going up again. I don't fucking care. He can do his fucking ringing now.
Oh, you should have done that in the first place, no.
No, he can do the ringing, my stepdad.
You should have done that in the first place, let him ring you. If you have been told many times the other people told him to do that.
The reason sorted his phone out yesterday because he couldn't hear it ring. Because he's a fucking shit bastard girl. Then he was playing up again. She don't know fuck all about phones. Look at her fucking phone.
Don't play with your face, phone.
I don't give a fuck what she's doing. I asked her fucking 5
Talking
times
to that
if my
guy.
potato was still open.
Yeah.
And she fucking just had her bastard headphones in as per usual.
Yeah.
And then her mum said to me, oh Stella, Marisa's not talking to me. All she does is just listen to her music on the phone while she's cooking the tea. And then Robert said, you all upset your mum. Bullshit. You fucking real down to your life. You probably fucking killed the bastard.
Oh, yeah.
Who were there for me fucking real dad most of the time? Me. Where was Dean? Dean couldn't even fucking change his fucking bedding when he shit on it. Because he was wasting away like a fucking skeleton.
Well, he could be bothered going to it.
And they can't even, and then the carers just laughed at me. Well, why did you put surgical gloves on? I took Kieran up to my dad's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, after school. Melissa had only seen him twice.
Yeah.
But no, Melissa wasn't allowed to go to her own granddad's funeral or her grandma's because your mum wouldn't allow it and she was old enough to go there. And I bet fucking Dopey Angela's been ringing your answer.
How did you know she's rang me?
Because I'm not fucking stupid because she does anyway.
She did ring me today. Yeah.
No fucking what? She rings you when she's got a fucking boyfriend. Fucking dirty slut.
Well, the problem is, boyfriend been naughty, so she's admitted something, but obviously, he's been driving an old taxi, one of them taxis, you know you see him outside bus station, train station, them white ones with public meters. He's got one of them, he's got a Renault and it's a Wab, so you can put a wheelchair in it and stuff and that.
I don't want to know about Angela or Martin.
Alright, well fair enough, well their vehicle's gone now.
So fucking what it says and right.
Well the thing is though, yeah.
She don't give a fuck about her grandson. She don't give a fuck about her son. She's a fucking weed smoker.
Well, Stefan's going next weekend. For good. Whatever. So you'll be
Well,
happy
Sean's
with-
on the birth certificate. He can phone his solicitor.
He ain't gonna get one.
He can get one because he won't have to pay because he can get legal aid because he's not working full time.
Well, he won't be working full time because then the bloody day he's getting laid off the week after when she's gone.
It won't make any difference, he can still take it to fucking court because his name's on the birth certificate as a barber.
How can you take it to court when it's in Bulgaria and you don't even speak the language?
He can do it here, not there.
They won't do that. She has gone to the embassy.
It's nothing to do with the embassy.
She's there now
Where?
at the embassy. I told you. Down in London. You don't have to go Google it and you'll find it. London. What?
He's got legal rights because he's the barber.
Then he hasn't.
It's on the birth certificate.
That doesn't
And I was watching it on the news the other night. If she went to attack somebody with a weapon or hurt somebody, she can still get arrested in England. It doesn't matter where she is. She pulled a knife. She had a knife near your son just because he was doing something with fit, and he wasn't doing it right.
Oh, yeah. Like Robert could have you up with now, couldn't he? That incident, yeah.
He knew. How can he have me up with a knife? I didn't even know that I had it in my hand actually.
I'm sorry, you didn't know you had a knife.
No, I didn't know that I had it in my hand that knife because he said I've got a knife in my hand. And he said, just give it a knife, and then I just dropped it off towards the bedroom. I didn't even hear it drop. Then my mum said, don't you remind Stella about the knife in the morning, because it'll tip her over edge. Anyway, I'm going to go to bed so I want to get up, because I don't want to talk
yeah.
my head's going to explode.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm going to go to bed soon, because my head's hurting.
When you need to, like you said, yeah,
Yeah, it will. It's a good job I'm going to these fucking anger management classes because what is it, somebody would have been fucking Debbie now. That bastard number 15.
Well, yeah.
I'm buying those e-smokes weed and all, the fucking bastard. Kicking off that night because Alan was smoking weed in the flat and he chucked his telly through his door, backing up at 2:15 in the morning and he was going to fucking grab fire by his throat, but he didn't.
Yeah, because he complained about you shagging.
I don't give a fuck, I'm not fucking interested in what that bastard said. If he carries on, I'll go fucking kill him now.
Alright, fair enough, How would you
It's not fucking stupid. Brian lives up in, what is it, 26? Everything that goes on in this building, Brian knows more than anybody else.
Oh, yeah, because he's watching the live stream on YouTube. Yeah. You go on,
And there is, and
go on
Doris will be
YouTube.
getting,
Go on YouTube.
and Doris will be getting up early tomorrow and going straight to Lisa's office complaining about me.
You know, if you go on YouTube, you can watch like it's usually like railway trains and stuff, and you can watch surveillance cameras and stuff.
And then what is it, Doris is going to get up early in the morning,
Film
and go
live.
straight to, and then she's going to go straight to Lisa's office and tell her.
Oh yeah.
And then she goes, what are you shouting for? I said, because my brother said to me, oh, he said, why would somebody rape you? And my dad said it was my fault that I got raped by 2 men.
Oh yeah.
But I said to my stepdad, oh, well, I won't, I said it wasn't my fault I got raped. He went, yeah, it was. And that fucking fat bitch of a sister just sat in the corner, and I'm the middle one, and I have to fucking defend myself.
Well, that's
It doesn't matter, I want to go now, we'll talk about it. She's just going to complain to Lisa mid-morning anyway, I know she is.
You've had the chip one now, so we'll give it the rest. And no, I just need to inquire now and again. When you've got background noise, stuff like that, so when you do that.
Well, you should fucking report Mariana and fucking Andrew already. What?
He's in the embassy, I told you!
You can still fucking report him.
How? Go on, Google it and tell me how you're going to report somebody when they're in their own embassy.
Well, report Andrew then for smoking weed then round the grandson.
Why don't you report that guy in number 15 for smoking weed? Why did you report Alan smoking weed? Flat.
I fucking did.
You reported Alan?
He smoked weed in my flat when I was at my dad's.
Yeah, no. I'm having cleaning.
Then when I got back home, I told him to go home and said don't come to my flat again, but he just kept turning up like a bad smell. But then when he fucking got my arm on Manchester Road and punched me in the face, that was the last straw.
Oh, yeah.
Then Helen didn't believe me. And I don't give a fuck anyway because fucking Alan's niece, Lindsay, is just a fucking nigger shagger, and then fucking Helen's got Botox lips like a fucking nigger. She hasn't done. Then she argues with the boyfriend, and then he don't get to finish off the argument because she's got a big fucking gob. No wonder she goes to that fucking pub and he was under Clarence, probably because she goes there to suck black cock. I don't know what the fucking, anyway, I'm not interested in the Stewarts anymore. My son not my son, fucking my brother come fuck off and so come Vicky. And if my dad wants to ring me, he can fucking me, well he's not my real dad. If Robert wants to ring me, he can ring me. If he don't ring me, he knows where I live. Anyway, I don't feel like talking anymore, I've had enough.
Yeah, you can get off, fella. Yeah?
So as Claire took it with your computer then. What? That's why Jules is not telling me about when I'm going to see Melissa again at family time because there might be something cutting the stop to it. She keeps saying that, oh I'll give you a ring and let me know. I haven't seen Melissa since 23rd of December or Christmas Eve. Because he's down to Claire or Melissa to sort the family time out. So I don't know who's doing it. Anyway, I need to go because mate's going to explode in a minute. I don't give a fuck if it does blow up. So what? I'm not bothered.
Okay. Night.
I've been putting your kitchen, they're still coming back tomorrow about my kitchen.
Yeah.
Right, okay, I'm gonna get off then.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, bye.
Bye for now. Bye.
Bye.
So, as you can gather, that is over and done with. So you can see what it looks like on the speed it did. Might be in a few attempts, but it was quite interesting. But obviously ruined because of your missus. Why are you just blaming my missus? But never mind. Now we can move on and end the show. So, on that pink feather duster, it's time to finish. Goodbye.